11th physics, chapter number 7, circular motion from HC 111, page 115. Exercise में से question number 18. A turn of radius 20 meter, r is equal to 20 meter, is banking, this is based on the angle of banking, is banked for a vehicle going at a speed of 36 km per hour. V is equal to 36 km per hour. 36 into 5 by 80 meter per second. So velocity is 10 meter per second. Alright. If the coefficient of static friction between the road and the tire is 0.4, mu is equal to 0.4. Is equal to 0.4. So there is banking as well as mu. Both are there. Okay. What are the possible speeds of the vehicle so that it neither slips down nor skids up? What are the possible speeds? Is that okay?
No.
It's banked for the vehicle going at a speed of. Alright. Well, very interesting problem. They say the vehicle is banked for this speed. Vehicle is banked for this speed. मतलब the angle of banking is tan theta is equal to v square upon rg. V square 100, r 20, g is 10, gone. So tan theta is equal to half of theta is equal to tan inverse of half. ये हो गया angle. And plus there is a coefficient of friction also. Okay, now just look at this. There are two possibilities that we have to consider. Okay, well, this is the banked road, flat surface, and this is the road. Let us say this is the vehicle. ये अगर vehicle है, अब से this is the vehicle. ये ऐसा vehicle आ रहा है, या तो ऐसा जा रहा है, ठीक है? So this is the angle theta. And now what are the forces? Let me draw the free body diagram of this vehicle. Okay. Now let us say that the vehicle is traveling with the speed such that the speed is very very less and the vehicle has got the tendency of motion in this direction.
Okay.
Okay. What are the forces acting here? First is the weight.
Yes.
W is equal to mg. समझे? एंड दूसरा फोर्स यहाँ पर एक्ट जो कर रहा है वो है सेंट्रीफ्यूगल फोर्स. दिस विल बी द सेंट्रीफ्यूगल फोर्स व्हिच इज mv स्क्वायर अपॉन r. F इज इक्वल टू mv स्क्वायर अपॉन r. ये है सेंट्रीफ्यूगल फोर्स. दिस इज द इफेक्ट ऑफ द सर्कुलर मोशन, बट देयर इज द फोर्स ऑफ फ्रिक्शन आल्सो. ओके. नाउ इट डिपेंड्स कि अगर व्हीकल का स्पीड बहुत ज्यादा है तो ये फोर्स ज्यादा है. नाउ इन दोनों फोर्सेस को अगर हम रिजॉल्व कर ले, लेट अस रिजॉल्व बोथ दीस फोर्सेस. ओके, परपेंडिकुलर टू द सरफेस. सो एक होगा ऐसा, दिस, ठीक है, और दूसरा फोर्स होगा ऐसे. ये दोनों ब्लू फोर्सेस है. अगर ये थीटा है तो ये भी थीटा होगा. सो दिस विल बिकम mg cos थीटा and this is mg sin theta. Great, very good. उसी तरह से जो सेंट्रीफ्यूगल फोर्स है वो भी हम रिजॉल्व कर सकते हैं. we will resolve the centrifugal force also. तो अगर ये सेंट्रीफ्यूगल फोर्स हम रिजॉल्व कर ले तो व्हाट इज गोइंग टू बिकम, इसको भी अगर ये थीटा है, सी अगर ये थीटा है तो दीज आर द पैरेलल लाइंस और ये भी थीटा ही होगा. करेक्ट ना? और इसका रिजोल्यूशन वाला दूसरा कंपोनेंट होगा यहाँ पे ऐसे इस प्रकार. तो थीटा के सामने वाला कंपोनेंट मतलब ये जो कंपोनेंट है वो साइन होगा. सो दिस विल बिकम m v स्क्वायर अपॉन r साइन थीटा, और ये होगा cos m v स्क्वायर अपॉन r cos थीटा. समझ में आ गया? ओके, दीज आर ऑल द पॉसिबल. और एक फोर्स होगा वहाँ पर नॉर्मल रिएक्शन जो कि इस तरह से होगा. दिस इज द नॉर्मल रिएक्शन r, and r is equal to this green plus blue force. दीज आर द फोर्सेस। अब यहाँ पर स्पीड ज्यादा होगा, इफ द स्पीड इज मोर, तो ये जो फोर्स होगा, ये दोनों जो है बैलेंस है, तो ये ज्यादा होगा। इन दैट स्पीड इज मोर, इफ वी इंक्रीज द स्पीड तो दिस फोर्स विल बी मोर, एंड द टेंडेंसी ऑफ द मोशन, अगर ये फोर्स ज्यादा है तो ये फोर्स व्हीकल को इस तरफ खींचने लगेगा, सो दिस विल बी द टेंडेंसी ऑफ द मोशन, and the possible force of friction will be opposing this.
Okay.
So force of friction will be acting in this direction in that case. When the tendency of motion is like this, so this will be the force of friction, which will be mu times the normal reaction. I hope you understood that. Whereas in other scenario, if this velocity is very less, तो ये mg sin theta component उसको इधर खींचेगा. In other case, mg sin theta जो component है, बाकी सब चीजें वैसी ही रहेंगी.
Yes.
रेस्ट ऑल थिंग्स आर गोइंग टू बी द सेम, ये व्हीकल है वगैरह वगैरह वो सब वैसे ही रहेगा. बट इन दैट केस ये mg sin थीटा फोर्स ज्यादा अगर होगा, mg sin थीटा इफ इट इज मोर एज कंपेयर टू mv स्क्वायर cos थीटा, mv स्क्वायर अपॉन r cos थीटा, mv स्क्वायर अपॉन r cos थीटा. इफ दिस फोर्स इज मोर, देन द टेंडेंसी ऑफ मोशन इज इन द डाउनवर्ड डायरेक्शन. ये ज्यादा फोर्स होगा तो ये व्हीकल को नीचे की तरफ खींचेगा. यस और नो?
Yes.
So in that case, the force of friction will be acting in this direction, which will be mu times the normal reaction. I hope this is clear to you.
Yes.
Okay, normal reaction will be same in both the cases. What will be the normal reaction? R is equal to क्या होगा? R is equal to होगा ये वाला green, that is mv square upon r sin theta plus mg cos theta. समझ में आ गया?
Yes.
Is this okay?
Yeah.
All right. So this will be the normal reaction. This normal reaction will be same in both the cases. अगर ये नॉर्मल रिएक्शन है, व्हाट विल बी द फोर्स ऑफ फ्रिक्शन Fr, which is equal to mu times r. That means mu और m कॉमन ले लो तो ब्रैकेट में आएगा v स्क्वायर अपॉन r sin थीटा प्लस g cos थीटा. Is this okay? This will be the force of friction. This force of friction, now this is case 1 and this is case 2. समझे? I'll go for the analysis of case 1. Case 1 का analysis अगर हम करते हैं तो it will be this force, that is mu m v square upon r sin theta plus g cos theta plus mg sin theta is equal to mv square upon r cos theta. mv square upon r cos theta. और यहाँ से मुझे वेलोसिटी फाइंड आउट करना है, so I think I can cancel m throughout. Can I? ठीक है. So this will become mu v square upon r sin theta, ये वाला v square upon r दे देगा, minus v square upon r cos theta is equal to g sin theta minus mu times g cos theta. Is this okay? Alright. यहाँ से v square upon r कॉमन ले लो, v square upon r टेकिंग कॉमन, this is mu sin theta minus cos theta. यहाँ से g कॉमन ले लो, sin theta minus mu cos theta. यहाँ पर मुझे v स्क्वायर चाहिए तो बाकी सब ट्रांसफर कर दो इधर. क्या मिल जाएगा? v स्क्वायर इज इक्वल टू आर जी sin theta minus mu cos theta divided by mu sin theta minus cos theta. We'll divide both the numerator and denominator by cos theta. क्या मिलेगा? When I divide this by cos theta, cos theta, cos theta, cos theta, तो क्या मिलेगा बताओ?
Tan theta.
V square is equal to RG, ब्रैकेट के अंदर आएगा
Tan theta.
tan theta minus mu,
No.
tan theta minus mu upon mu tan theta minus 1. Mu tan theta minus 1. Is this okay? Now let me substitute the values here. So V is equal to square root of all these things. Yes or no?
Yes.
और मुझे वही ही चाहिए. So V is equal to square root of R. R is 20. G is 10. Tan theta is half. Half मतलब 0.5. And mu is 0.4. Upon 0.5 into 0.4 minus 1. Is this okay? Mu tan theta minus 1. Mu कुछ प्लस होगा I guess. One second. सी म्यू एम एम कैंसिल हो गया, म्यू स्क्वायर अपॉन आर साइन थीटा माइनस ये इधर आ गया माइनस वी स्क्वायर, और ये जी साइन थीटा भी उधर गया है, तो ये भी माइनस ही होगा ना, दिस जी साइन थीटा हैज गॉन टू दैट साइड माइनस, और ये म्यू जी कॉस थीटा भी उधर गया, वो भी माइनस होगा, समझे क्या?
यस।
हाँ, तो यहाँ पर मुझे क्या करना पड़ेगा, I'll take माइनस यहाँ से कॉमन, माइनस वी स्क्वायर अपॉन आर कॉमन, तो क्या मिलेगा? माइनस वी स्क्वायर
So
माइनस
minus mu
साइन
sin theta
प्लस
plus cos theta
माइनस जी कॉमन ले लो, साइन
sin
थीटा
theta
प्लस म्यू
plus
कॉस
mu cos theta.
डिवाइड थ्रू बाय कॉस थीटा, इधर ही डिवाइड किया, डिवाइड बाय कॉस थीटा, डिवाइड बाय कॉस थीटा, सो दिस इज गॉन, दिस इज गॉन, और ये माइनस माइनस प्लस हो जाएगा, सो व्हाट यू गेट देयर, दिस विल कम बोलो वी स्क्वायर अपॉन आर, वी स्क्वायर अपॉन आर ब्रैकेट में आएगा 1 माइनस म्यू टैन थीटा है इज इक्वल टू जी टाइम्स टैन थीटा प्लस म्यू, जी टाइम्स
sin theta
प्लस म्यू, तो वी स्क्वायर इज इक्वल टू आर जी ब्रैकेट में आएगा म्यू प्लस टैन थीटा अपॉन 1 माइनस म्यू टैन थीटा, राइट? This v is equal to square root of all this things. So v is equal to, let me substitute here, this will be r is 20, g is 10, mu is 0.4 and tan theta is 0.5 divided by 1 minus mu is 0.4 and tan theta is 0.5. So that will give me the first speed. क्या speed आएगा ये? Therefore v1 is equal to calculator please, this is 200 and 0.9 divided by 1 minus 0.2 is 0.8, so that will be square root of 200 into 9 upon 8 249, so इसका square root आएगा, no you don't need it, इसका 100 का square root 10, 9 का square root 3 and 4 का square root 2 to 5 का, so 15 meter per second. If you want it in kilometer per hour, so multiply this by 18 upon 5, 5 3 का, so 54 kilometer per hour. समझे? That will be the first speed. Where the tendency of motion is outward, मतलब this is the maximum speed. जितना speed ज़्यादा होगा तो ये ऐसा होगा. But the speed is less, so I have to perform the same calculation by taking friction in this direction.
Okay.
Okay, please take the screenshot, then I'll go for the next calculation. So I'm going for the next set of calculations now, that is the second speed. कि अगर स्पीड कम है तो वेट कंपोनेंट उसको नीचे खींचने की या स्पीड करने की कोशिश करेगा. ओके, सो दैट इज द सेकंड सेट ऑफ कैलकुलेशन जिसमें फ्रिक्शनल फोर्स आउटवर्ड डायरेक्शन में काम करेगा. सो इट बी mg sin theta, mg sin theta is equal to mv square upon r cos theta plus mu times the normal reaction, मतलब this mu times r, that is mu mv square upon r sin theta plus mu mg cos theta. Basically I am seeing this m everywhere, so we can cancel m everywhere. First thing, we can divide throughout by cos theta to each term. तो क्या मिलेगा? cos theta, it is divided by cos theta each term. So cos theta cancel, this is tan theta, cos theta cancel, this is tan theta. You see, I want v square on one side, so I will transfer rest of the things on the other side. This is v square upon r, v square upon r. कुल मिलाकर क्या हो जाएगा? g tan theta, check here, g tan theta minus mu g, correct?
Yes.
Is equal to v square upon r plus mu times v square upon r tan theta. Can I take g common here?
Yes.
Tan theta minus mu. Okay?
Mm.
Can I take v square upon r common here?
Yes.
1 plus mu tan theta. Okay?
Mm.
Now I want v square, so transfer rest of the things on the other side. So what is v square is equal to
RG
times bracket
tan theta.
upon bracket. So tan theta minus mu,
Mm.
1 plus mu tan theta. समझे?
Yes.
Alright. So v is equal to square root of these things. So v2 बोलूंगा इसको मैं, ये v1 हमने कैलकुलेट किया है, बराबर है क्या?
Yes.
So v2 is equal to square root of r is 20. Now the numbers given here are so that you sometimes, most of the times you don't need to calculate. G is 10. Tan theta is 0.5 minus 0.4 mu upon 1 plus 0.5 into 0.4. Correct?
Mm.
Now this will be 200 into 0.1 upon 1.2. Right?
Mm.
Because 5 4s are 20.
20 upon
1.2. Now यहाँ से point निकल जाएगा. So this will become 200 upon 12. That is 50 by 3. So that is square root of I think that you'll have to. This is 2 into 25 upon 3. ये 50 by 3 का find out करना पड़ेगा. Those 3 ones are 16.67. So that will be 4 point something something.
Mm.
Square root of this is 4. You multiply it by 18 upon 5. So this will be
4.0.
I say 16 point something something, so I'll approximate this 4. But this is in meter per second. If I multiply it by this will become kilometer per hour. Correct?
Yes,
Na?
yes.
So this is 18 4s are 72 upon 5. So 5 1s are 2 bacha 20. 5 4s are
Mm.
20.4. 14.4 kilometer per hour somewhere. Please check the answers. This is V2. So minimum speed is this, maximum speed is this, 14.4 kilometer per hour. Please check what are the answers. One answer is 54 kilometer per hour, and the other answer is 14 point something something. 14.7 I think they have.
14.7.
Okay, now we consider one topic here called as vertical circular motion. Unfortunately, this is not given in the great details in HC Verma, but some other books. Let's find it out here. Now, we consider that string is there, and this string is carrying certain ball, and we are whirling this ball in the vertical direction. ये ऐसा string समझो है. उसके end पर एक metal ball है या whatever, और उसको ऐसे घुमाए. This mass is there. Okay? In the vertical circle. Now, this kind of motion is called as vertical circular motion. We know that when this ball is going in the upward direction, उसका speed कम होते जाएगा. बराबर है? और यहाँ से जब वो नीचे आएगा, तो यहाँ पर ही it slows down when it is going up. और यहाँ से जब वो नीचे आ रहा है, तो it increases in the speed. उसका speed will increase. So it is speeds up. बराबर है? Because of the gravity.
Yes.
The gravity effect will be there.
Mm.
Here it is going in the direction of the gravitational force, and here it is going against the gravity. So here the speed is changing. So this kind of circular motion is non-uniform circular motion. This is a non-UCM. You have to remember this.
Mm.
Now the speed is different at all the points,
Okay.
and you also know that if you are not imparting here sufficient speed,
Mm.
then it may not complete the circle.
Yes.
It may fall somewhere in between. So it has to have certain minimum velocity at the bottom,
Yes.
so that it is capable of reaching at the highest point.
Mm.
I hope you understand what I'm saying here.
Yeah.
Okay. So we consider its position at any intermediate point P. P. P is any point here. Let us draw the free body diagram of this mass at point P. So this mass is having weight mg and at the same time it is subjected to the tension. It has got the tension here. You see, this is the tension basically, right? So यहाँ पर and it has got its velocity in the tangential direction. This is the velocity here. ये तो velocity है. But these are the forces here. So let me resolve this tension. या फिर mg को मैं resolve कर लूँ. I'll resolve this mg. Suppose this is making angle theta. So इस mg को मैं resolve करूँगा in this direction and in this direction. अगर ये थीटा है तो ये भी थीटा होगा और mg का ये cos component होगा mg cos theta and this will become mg sin theta. Correct, na? This is mg sin theta and mg cos theta. I hope you understand that. So, as an effect of the circular motion, या फिर टेंशन इज ये जो टेंशन है उसमें से ये माइनस होगा. So the tension generally provides the necessary centripetal force. So in this case, the centripetal force, which is tension minus mg cos theta, T minus mg cos theta. समझे क्या?
Yes.
But what is the centripetal force का expression? It is mv square upon vp square. mvp square upon r is equal to T minus mg cos theta v square.
Okay.
समझे?
हाँ.
Okay. Now I want to find out what are the tensions at various points. So the tension here is given by T is equal to ये mg cos theta इधर चला जाएगा. So m vp square upon r plus mg cos theta. This is the expression for tension at any point. Now there are various points here. I'll say this is the lowest point. This is the highest point. And this will be the intermediate point. M and N. समझे? So at the lowest point, at L, theta is equal to 0. So cos theta is equal to 1. So the tension at the lowest point is equal to mv square upon r plus mg. This is the tension at the lowest point. At the highest point, theta is equal to 180 degree. So cos theta is equal to minus 1. And this expression will give me tension at the highest point is equal to mv square upon r minus mg. Okay? At intermediate point, at m या n, theta is equal to 90 degree. And therefore cos theta is equal to 0. So this term will vanish. So tension at m or tension at n is simply v square mv square upon r. Now this velocity is going to be different. So यहाँ पर velocity at the lowest point, this is velocity at the highest point, and this is velocity at the intermediate point. समझ में आ गया? So I have to find out these velocities now. Any doubts so far?
No.
Is this clear?
Yes.
Okay. Now suppose I want to give here minimum velocity, not inertia, so that this will just reach at the highest point. If the velocity is not sufficient, then it is quite likely that it will fall from somewhere here. But somehow if it reaches here, then it will definitely continue the circular motion. So for the circular motion to take place, यहाँ पर जो टेंशन है, यहाँ का जो टेंशन है, टेंशन एट द हाईएस्ट पॉइंट, ये जो है ना, ये जीरो चलेगा. मतलब टेंशन एट द हाईएस्ट पॉइंट, एट द हाईएस्ट पॉइंट व्हाट आर द फोर्सेस एक्टिंग? दिस इज mg. और सेंट्रीफ्यूगल फोर्स होगा mv स्क्वायर अपॉन r. ओके. और इसके अंदर टेंशन कब आएगा? जब ये बड़ा होगा. mv स्क्वायर अपॉन r विल बी मोर देन, अगर ये होगा 10 न्यूटन और अगर ये होगा 9 न्यूटन, देन देयर विल बी द टेंशन ऑफ 1 न्यूटन, क्योंकि वो खींचा जाएगा, है ना? दैट इज व्हाट द टेंशन एट द हाईएस्ट पॉइंट इज, क्योंकि mv स्क्वायर अपॉन r माइनस mg इज एक्सप्रेशन. लेकिन अगर ये दोनों सेम होंगे तो इफ बोथ आर इक्वल, देन देयर इज नो टेंशन, बट स्टिल इट हैज रीच्ड एट द हाईएस्ट पॉइंट, सो इट विल कंटिन्यू. बराबर है क्या?
Yes.
So for the circular motion to take place, for circular motion to continue, for circular motion to take place, the tension at the highest point should be greater than or equal to 0. 0 या negative tension नहीं होना चाहिए. Otherwise the ball will fall down. I hope you understand what I'm saying there. That means this mv square mvh square upon r minus mg should be greater than or equal to 0. That means mv square upon r mvh square upon r should be greater than or equal to mg. M gets cancelled here. So what is the velocity at the highest point? V square vh square should be greater than or equal to rg. That means velocity at the highest point should be greater than or equal to square root of rg. So what is the minimum velocity at the highest point that we should have? Minimum velocity at the highest point should be square root of rg. इतना velocity अगर highest point पर होगा, then it will definitely continue the circular motion. I hope you understood that.
Yes.
So this is the expression. What is the velocity at the highest point? It has to be square root of rg.
Yes. Okay.
समझ में आ गया? Now after I'll apply the conservation of energy principle. By conservation of energy principle. Conservation of energy principle. Energy can neither be created nor be destroyed, but can be converted from one form to the other form. So I will say total energy at the highest point should be equal to total energy at the lowest point.
Yes.
Now यहाँ पर मैं ground level consider करता हूँ. I'll say this is the ground level. Now total energy at the lowest position will be only kinetic energy at the lowest position. क्योंकि potential energy होता है जो mgh, मैं बोलता हूँ कि ये है zero height है. Now यहाँ पर kinetic energy at the highest point plus potential energy at the highest point. समझ में आ गया? Now what is the kinetic energy at the highest point? Half mvh square. समझे? अब यहाँ से ऊपर कितना है ये? This is r plus r.
Plus R.
2r.
2R.
So what is mgh here? अगर ये ground level है, what is the height here? h is equal to 2r.
2R.
So this will be mg2r. समझे? That is equal to kinetic energy at the lowest position क्या होगा? Half mvl square, and potential energy at the lowest position is 0 because this is considered to be the ground level. I'll cancel m throughout.
Yes.
So what do we get there? I want to find out what is VL. So I'll multiply throughout by 2. तो ये 2 जाएगा. This will become VH square. बराबर है क्या? VH square plus 2RG is equal to VL square. But I know VH is equal to root of RG. VH square will be RG plus 2RG is equal to
4RG.
4RG. So this will become 4RG is equal to VL square, and therefore VL square is equal to 5RG, and therefore VL is equal to square root of 5RG. Square root of 5RG. This is the velocity at the lowest point. Velocity at the highest point, root RG. Velocity at the lowest point, root 5RG. Now I can same thing I can apply for the total energy at the highest point, या फिर total energy at the lowest point is equal to total energy at the intermediate point. M या N होगा. Okay? Total energy at the lowest point, it is only the kinetic energy, क्योंकि potential energy 0 है वहाँ पर. और total energy at intermediate point is kinetic energy plus potential energy. So what is the kinetic energy at the lowest position? Half mvl square is equal to half mvm square plus mgh. इन दोनों में कितने का डिफरेंस है? mgh. h is equal to r. समझे क्या?
Yes.
So this will give me what? That will give me m gets cancelled throughout and multiply by 2. तो क्या मिलेगा? vl square is equal to vm square 2rg. Now vl square I already know, 5rg is equal to vm square plus 2rg. So what is vm square is equal to 3rg, and therefore what is vm is equal to square root of 3rg. So this is the expression for the velocity at the intermediate point. Is that okay? So here we have found out the three expressions for the tension. Tension at the lowest position, tension at the highest position, and tension at the intermediate position. And this is the tension at any position with respect to, okay? Important formula. Whereas we have already found out the velocities at various positions, velocity at the lowest position, velocity at the highest position, and velocity at the intermediate position. Is that okay?
Yes.
Any doubts about that?
Mm.
Okay. So these are the important formulae for vertical circular motion. It is a non-uniform circular motion. Please take a step. One last part I'll add here. Now let us say this is O. This is the lowest position जहाँ पर उसका velocity है VL is equal to 5 rg, root of 5 rg. And this is any intermediate position P where angle is theta.
Yes.
Okay. Now what is the difference in these two? This is height. यहाँ से वो समझो particle इधर से इधर चला गया. So what is this? Now if I say this is L, this is R. अगर ये R है और ये point L है, तो R का ये होगा adjacent component. So this height is going to be, this is R और R का ये adjacent component. So this is going to be R cos theta. Correct ना?
Yes.
So what is H is equal to R minus R cos theta. समझ में आया क्या? So that is R into 1 minus cos theta. Please understand. अगर ये right angle triangle हो गया,
हाँ.
this angle is theta, this is R. तो R का ये सामने वाला side sin theta हो जाएगा. This total is R ना?
Yes.
और ये सब adjacent component होगा, so this will become R cos theta. So height, now here I'll say total energy at position L is equal to total energy at position P. What is the total energy at position lowermost position? ये हम ground level consider करते हैं, तो यहाँ का potential energy 0 होगा, तो इसके पास सिर्फ kinetic energy होगा at the lowest position. अब जब वो यहाँ पर चला जाता है, तो इसके पास kinetic energy भी है और potential energy भी है, क्योंकि वो ऊपर जा रहा है और velocity भी है. So this is 0. So what is the position? What is the kinetic energy at the lowest position? Half mvl square. Kinetic energy over here half mvp square. करेक्ट ना?
Yes.
यहाँ पर उसका वेलोसिटी VL है और यहाँ पर उसका वेलोसिटी VP है प्लस mgh. m gets कैंसिल थ्रू आउट, मल्टीप्लाई थ्रू आउट बाय 2, तो क्या मिल जाएगा? VL स्क्वायर इज इक्वल टू VP स्क्वायर प्लस 2gh. करेक्ट? मुझे VL पता है, मुझे VP फाइंड आउट करना है. सो व्हाट इज VP स्क्वायर इज इक्वल टू VL स्क्वायर माइनस 2gh. व्हाट इज VL? VL is root 5 rg. So what is VL square? 5 rg minus 2 times g. What is h? We have already calculated. R into 1 minus cos theta. So this will become rg common. ब्रैकेट के अंदर 5 माइनस, अब ये माइनस 2 बनेगा and this is minus minus plus 2 cos theta. सही है? So that will be nothing but rg into 3 plus 2 cos theta. समझे? That is Vp is equal to square root of this. So this is the expression for velocity at any position. Square root of Rg, square root of Rg into 3 plus 2 cos theta. You can check here. If I substitute theta is equal to 0, theta is equal to 0 मतलब cos theta क्या होगा? 1. So this will become 3 plus 2, 5. Is it 5 Rg at the lowest position?
No.
Huh? At the intermediate position, what is the angle?
It is
90 degree. So what is cos 90? 0. तो ये गया, तो क्या बचा? 3 Rg. Is it the same for the intermediate position?
Yes.
Okay. At the highest position, theta is equal to 180 degree and cos theta is equal to minus 1. So ये बनेगा 3 minus 2, 1. 1 Rg. Is it for the lowest position, highest position?
Yes.
Okay. So this is the generalized formula for velocity at any point. And these are the special cases. Is that okay? Well, that completes the vertical circular motion topic.